Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome the class of 2024 nursing ADN students, or now graduates. Okay, thank you. It's so nice to see such a big class. I would like to welcome Madison Swedberg up to do the welcome. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Kyla Halverson. Sorry.
Welcome President Darling, Vice President Halverson, family, friends, and faculty to the Associate Degree Nursing Graduation Ceremony of 2024. On behalf of the Dakota Nursing Program graduates here today, I would like to thank you for joining us in celebrating this accomplishment. As of today, we officially begin our journey as nurses. This day has been long awaited by myself and my fellow graduates. We would like to offer our gratitude and thanks to you all for joining us on this special occasion.
Okay, Madison, it's now your turn. Madison Swedberg will now do the prayer.
Lord, give me the intelligence and knowledge to assess. Guide me with reason, rationality, and understanding so I may plan. Grant me energy, agility, and tenderness during implementation, and the wisdom, perception, and fairness to evaluate. Give me patience to listen, intuition to see beyond the visible, and the attitude to deliver care with humility. Help me see every patient clearly, unbiased, and with individual respect. Help me to face fear and anxiety with kind words and a gentle touch. Help me to see the joy and wonder each new day brings, and let your healing light shine through my hands. Most of all, Lord, let me begin each day with your blessing to provide care for those who need me. Amen.
Thank you, Madison. Jess Hansen from Mayville is going to come and do a student speech.
Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Jess Hansen, and I come to you from the Mayville Mobility Group, but ultimately as a survivor of the Paramedic to RN Bridge program. I'm going to start today with a TikTok trend. So put a finger down if your journey to nursing school started with your hospital only giving yearly raises to nurses, so you panicked, Googled Paramedic to RN Bridge, found Lake Region State College, talked to Lisa on the phone, and 3 weeks later showed up to Devil's Lake, where you moved into a dorm room as a 41-year-old mom of 4, plus 2 foster children, and started nursing school with 5 people who you have now trauma bonded with to become 5 of your best paramedic friends. With me? I bring this all up to say that when I Googled Paramedic to RN Bridge, I only found 3 credible schools in the whole nation. I knew that the Google search was a long shot, but I didn't realize how big of a long shot it was going to be, or how lucky I was going to be to find a school so close to home, or how lucky I'd be to find people like me that I'd create a lifelong bond with. Paramedics are a different breed, a quirk of which we are well aware, but that's what bonds us. So to my 5 forever friends, we started together, we floundered together, but I cannot even begin to list the ways in which each one of you had a part of bringing me onto this stage today. So you people, thanks Barb, you're the best. To LRSC, thank you for creating this program and accepting me on such short notice. Not only did I find a bridge program here, but an online and mobility one at that. Only having to be in North Dakota once a month was an easy sacrifice to make, and the schedule classes online was a breeze, kind of like a Dakota breeze, 35 gusting to 45 with not a tree in sight to block it down a bit. But ultimately, it was perfect for all of us, and that deserves recognition as a program. It was fate that led me to your school, but it was the hard work that you put into this bridge program that catapulted me through it. So thank you. I also want to say thank you to all of our instructors. It can't be easy teaching people you've never met before, but you guys do a great job, and I appreciate the time you put in to make it an appropriate learning environment. My special instructor thank you goes to Sherry Wise, though. While dragging us through 12 hours of lab and sim, or supervising us for 12 hours of clinical had to occasionally be mind-numbing. You arrived each day ready to work, which has ultimately made each of us better nurses. You're an amazing person with the sweetest heart, and I have loved learning from you. I will miss you the most, and also want to thank you for bringing Bella into our lives. She will forever be in our hearts, and also probably in the hearts of the people she snuck off and visited at the Mayville campus. How a 120-pound St. Bernard can sneak off, we'll never know, but she accomplished it quite skillfully. As I began this program, quite a few of my current colleagues related getting your ADN to being fed nursing from a fire hose. I thought, I've been in emergency medicine for almost 20 years now, how bad could it be? Turns out still quite fire hosey. But that's the point, I think. If we can handle transitioning from medic to nurse in 3 semesters, or schooling at home with kids circling and work calling us to pick up extra shifts, then we can handle any of this. So whether you're raising 7 kids, planning a wedding, or just trying to perfect that one last skateboard trick, we've all crossed crazy terrain to be here today. We've cheered for each other, we've straight up drug each other out of the mud, but it doesn't matter now because we're here and we did it. Congrats ADN class of 2024. You're all gonna be amazing, I know it.
Thank you, Jess. Jacob Sherva from Mayville will also do a student speech.
Shoot. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jacob Sherva, and I hope you all are having a great Friday. I wanted to first thank you all in advance for attending our pinning ceremony. We appreciate the time you took out of your Friday to come spend time with us and celebrate our last afternoon as students before walking out of here as graduates from the Dakota Nursing Program. Before I begin, I wanted to tell my class thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak today and to thank all of our staff within the Dakota Nursing Program for helping us get here today. Today, I think a lot about 6 years ago. Because 6 years ago this summer, I made the decision and set a goal that I wanted to become a nurse. I was 19 years old and did not really have a complete understanding of what this entailed at the time. During this time, I worked in a long-term care facility for 1.5 years before realizing I enjoyed the work I was doing, and that was helping others. That following year, I enrolled at this same school in 2019. During this time, I was set to become a nurse. During my first semester, life happened and things got in the way of pursuing what I had set out to do. However, as time went by, I thought to myself, what could have been? A few years went by, and this what could have been became my reality again at the end of 2021. I decided to re-enroll in school and try nursing once again. August 2022 came and I fit right back in where I was supposed to be as if I had never left. My first day of class, I sat in the front row, not because I wanted to, but because I needed to. I quickly became friends with my classmates, and we would spend time working together throughout the next 22 months, which would later become some of the biggest challenges of my academic career. Even though the last 22 months brought a lot of academic challenges for everyone on this stage, it came and went rather quickly. But to me, it still seemed like an eternity to say the least. I say this because I had to sit through 2 semesters of labor and delivery courses. What I can tell you about labor and delivery is that over the last 9 months, I got to learn all about my instructors and classmates, labor and delivery over lunch, as this was the hot topic weekly. The running joke in my class was that maybe one day I'll become a labor and delivery nurse. For those of you who don't know me, this is my least favorite class throughout nursing school. Aside from labor and delivery, we got the opportunity to have clinicals in med-surg, mental health, hospice, and the cath lab, to name a few. Everyone's favorite clinical will probably be different, as not one person's experience up here was the same. The experience to see and take part in many opportunities nursing has to offer gives all of us a glimpse of what this career has to offer. What this career has to offer is what I would say is the ability to care for those with integrity, empathy, and optimism, to name a few. This brings me back to when I was 19, unaware of what this career entailed at the time. It entails a lifelong commitment to helping others, education, and upholding yourself to the highest standards. As we leave here today, I would like for everyone on the stage to think about why you decided to pursue this career, and to remember why you decided to become a nurse. Reminding yourself of why you decided to do this can help us as we may struggle to continue even during our most difficult days. I constantly used to think about the reason why I did not follow through with this 6 years ago. Today I can tell you that I can only think about why I decided to do this. I look forward to what is in front of me now rather than what is behind me. I look forward to the endless opportunities I have, and maybe just one day I'll become a labor and delivery nurse. All jokes aside, the opportunities for everyone up here are endless, and what I can say is we all have promising careers ahead of us, regardless of the directions we all go in, even if it is in the opposite direction of one another. What I want to leave you all with today is to just take chances in life. Without taking the chance to re-enroll in school, I would not be standing here speaking to you all today. What I proved to myself over the last 22 months is that my what could have been can become a reality by taking the chance as I can, and I have succeeded. We have succeeded in this common goal that we all share. What these last 22 months have truly taught me is that 1, nursing is a forgiving career. 2, it does not matter how long it takes. And 3, it is never too late to achieve goals you set for yourself. Lastly, I would like to encourage you all today to take the chance, because if you have a goal or dream, to just go for it instead of thinking, what could it have been?
Thank you, Jacob. Colin Wyatt will now do the history of the nursing pin.
The history of the nursing pin has been a long history and tradition within the nursing profession. It symbolizes achievement and recognition and often signifies the completion of a nursing program and entering the nursing profession. The origin of the nursing pin date back to the 1860s when Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, presented a Medal of Excellence to her nursing graduates in recognition of their hard work and dedication. This tradition was carried on by nursing schools worldwide, who began awarding their own unique pins or badges to their graduates. The design of the nursing pin varies by school and program, but typically includes the emblem or seal of the school, as well as symbols or imagery representing the nursing profession. For example, some pins include the lamp to symbolize the lamp carried by Florence Nightingale as she made her rounds caring for wounded soldiers during the Crimean War. Others may feature a caduceus, a serpent-intertwined staff traditionally associated with the Greek god Hermes, who was regarded as a patron of commerce and messengers. Over time, the nursing pin has become a symbol of pride and identity for nurses and is often worn with great reverence. It is also a way for nurses to connect with their colleagues and share their common experiences and achievements. Today, the tradition of the nursing pin continues in many nursing schools worldwide and serves as a reminder of the rich history and traditions of the nursing profession.
Thank you, Colin. So now we're going to proceed with the pinning of the graduates. As we go forward with that, what we would like you to do is every student or every graduate, I have to transition into that now, every graduate has selected a family member or someone special to actually honor them by pinning them today. If you looked at past the first page, you will see the list of graduates in your program, and we are going to go in that order of the pinning of the graduates. So as you follow along in the program, once you see your graduates about 2 or 3 names away, would you please come to the, well, it's my right, your left-hand side of the stage, and be ready so that when your your graduate is called, you will simply come up to the stage. I will be standing over there by the Lake Region State College sign, and we'll have you come up when when the graduate comes up to that side of the stage. Okay, and we have a photographer, and he's going to take 2 pictures, one of you actually donning the pin on the graduate, and another one after you've pinned them. Okay, and we do have some students who weren't able to come today. Some do travel a distance and just could not come. So if we skip a name, that's why. So, but we'll just keep rolling along and keep you all informed. So, and with that, I'd like to call up Megan Silling, nursing instructor, Amber Solheim, associate professor, Sherry Wise, associate professor, and Carly Pfeiffer, nursing instructor, who are going to assist with the nursing pinning as well.
Hello, everybody can hear me? Olivia Bowen is being pinned by her dad, Chad. She appreciates the love and support given from her family and friends throughout all of nursing school. Olivia will be working at Altru in either NICU or postpartum peds. Rose Bonanno is being pinned by her children, Addison and Matea. They have been her rocks and are the light of her life. She did this for them and is so proud to be standing here having them pin her today. Rose will be working as a nurse, undecided of specialty at this time. Danielle Buseth is being pinned by her father, Dan. She wants to thank him for always believing in her and always supporting her. She also wants to thank her family and friends for believing in her and supporting her through school. Danielle will be at Sanford Health Medical Mental Health Unit. Susan Christensen. Susan is being pinned by her daughter, Amelia. Susan has chosen Amelia because today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Amelia. Amelia has also helped her immensely as her tech support when she needs help with techie stuff. Susan will be working at Valley Elder Care in Grand Forks. Taylor Clark. Taylor is being pinned by her parents, John and Lori. She has chosen them to pin her because they have offered endless support and encouragement throughout her time in the nursing program. Taylor will be working in the ER and 3rd floor at Altru. Maddie Cox. Maddie will be pinned by her parents, Tanya and Randy. As I celebrate this milestone, I want to express my deepest gratitude to my amazing parents. Thank you for your unwavering love and support throughout my nursing school journey. I am forever grateful for everything you have done for me. Maddie will be working in Fargo, hoping to be in the labor and delivery department. Day Grogan. And Day is being pinned today by his wife, Chandel, who is also a nurse. Without her encouragement and support, he would not be standing here today. Day will be working in the ICU at Trinity. I could not have done it without all of your support. Jess will be working at Pipestone Medical Center, Med-Surg ER OB in Pipestone, Minnesota. Jamie Harlow. Jamie is being pinned by her two kids in surgery, First Care Health Center, Park River.
Pinning Samara Jones is her mother, Lori. Lori has inspired Samara with her ability to never give up. The hard work and dedication that Lori has shown Samara over these past years has helped to shape Samara into the person that she is today. Samara would like to thank her mother for always being her biggest cheerleader. Samara just accepted an RN triage nurse at the Sanford Health Peds Urgent Care in Fargo. Luke Kaninen, he has led me to believe for the past year and a half I've been in his life it was Kanunin, is being pinned by his girlfriend, Caitlin. He has chosen her to pin him because she has always supported him and helped with everything through school. There's no way that he could have done this without her. Luke will be working in the ICU at Altru after graduation. Cassie Kuntz is being pinned by two of the most important people in her life, her mother, Karen, and her fiance, John. She has chosen them to pin her because they had been alongside her from day one. She would like to thank them both for being such an amazing support system for her and encouraging her to keep going no matter how badly she wanted to quit. She could not have done this without them. Cassie will be working on the 6th floor Med-Surg unit at Altru Hospital. Charles McCormick. He is being pinned by his girlfriend, Mary, who has been an endless source of encouragement and support throughout his entire nursing school journey. He also thanks his family for their love and support. Last but not least, a big thank you to the entire LRSC nursing staff and a shout out to his classmates. You will all be amazing nurses. Charles will be working at Sanford Health in Fargo. Today, Caitlin Miller chose her fiance Riley and her son Bryson to pin her. Bryson has always been the reason Caitlin has wanted to succeed in life and provide a good life for him. Riley has been the calm to the storm during nursing school. He has listened to countless complaints and cheered her through each of them. Without these two being in her corner when things were rough, Caitlin felt that she would not have made it through. But here we are. Caitlin is going to continue working on the 3rd floor Med-Surg specialty at Altru. Pinning Katie Nearson today is her husband, John. I would like to thank him for always being my biggest supporter and for always encouraging me to go after my dreams. Katie is working at Nelson County Health Systems in Meckville. Ashton Rose. Ashton is being pinned by her husband, Curtis, whose endless patience and encouragement has kept her sane this last year. Ashton will be working at Luther Memorial Home in Mayville. Paige Shemp. Hurry up, Kenzie. Paige Shemp has chosen to be pinned by her son Liam and her fiance Kinsey. They both have been my biggest motivators and supporters, and I would not have been able to do this without them. Paige will be working at the CEU in Essentia. Jacob Shirva. Pinning Jacob Shirva will be his parents, Corey and Sonia. They have supported and encouraged me to go back to school to complete my RN degree. I could not have done this without them. Thank you so much. Jacob will be working in long-term care at Luther Memorial Home in Mayville. Madison Svedberg. Pinning Madison Svedberg today will be her parents, Sandra and Chris. My parents have been my rock through nursing school. To my parents, thank you for everything you have done for me to help me grow into the person that I am today. I truly am the luckiest girl alive. Maddie will be working at CHI in Devils Lake with hopes of being a labor and delivery nurse. Jordan Thompson. Pinning Jordan Thompson today is her parents, Kevin and Kara. Thank you for your constant support, encouragement, and love. You are my biggest supporters. However, if I could have everyone, including Megan Silling, who supported me through this journey on the stage, it would be full. You know who you are, all of you. Jordan hopes to work towards the betterment of people in a nursing field unknown to her yet, but is looking forward to the future. Hope Thorlickson. Hope is being pinned by her role model, mentor, and friend, Dawn Christensen. Dawn has been a part of her life for many years and has helped shape her into the nurse that she has become and is aspiring to be, answering all of her questions, supporting her with gentle guidance, and encouraging her endlessly. Hope will be forever grateful for Dawn and everything that she has done for her. She could not have been here and done this without her. From the bottom of her heart, she wants to extend her utmost appreciation to her. Thank you so much, Dawn. Hope. Side note, Hope will be working at the Langdon Prairie Health on MedSurg and ER. McKenna Tallroot. McKenna is being pinned by her parents, Raymond and Michelle. They have always been caring and supportive, and she could not have done this without them. Thank you for everything that you have done and for helping me achieve all of my goals. McKenna wants to work in a NICU to save all of the babies. Colin Wyatt. Colin is being pinned by his mom, Sherry. Thank you for supporting me over these last 2 years, especially this last one. Thank you for pushing me to study a little bit more, do a little bit better, and to keep going when everything was working against me. I appreciate more than I ever will tell you. Also, shout out to Melissa for supporting us over the last 2 years. We wouldn't have been here without you. And a super special shout out to Megan for braving the pickle N95 mask with me at All True in Grand Forks. Colin will be working in the ER in Bismarck, Florida, or somewhere in the world.
Okay, I'd like to invite up Hope Thorlickson to do a student speech from Devils Lake.
Good afternoon. Steve Jobs once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied to do what you believe is good work. And the only way to do good work is to do what you love." Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today to celebrate the ADN graduating class. I think I speak for all of the nurses up here beside me when I say we couldn't have done this without you and your support, as we can only run so far on caffeine and little sleep. So let me begin. I hope you're all feeling as energized and ready for action as a defibrillator charged to 360 joules. As I stand before you today, I have to admit, my heart is racing faster than any patient who just heard sugar-free in the hospital cafeteria. And my palms are sweating more profusely than a new nurse trying to start an IV on a dehydrated patient. But hey, that's the adrenaline rush of knowing what we're about to embark on this incredible journey together. Nursing school, where do I begin? We've experienced highs and lows. It's been a roller coaster ride of caffeine-fueled study sessions, heart-stopping exams, and more late-night cram sessions than I care to admit. But through it all, we've emerged as a group of resilient, compassionate individuals, ready to take on whatever challenges come our way. In nursing school, we've learned that it's not just about knowing the difference between the lab values, learning all the vital signs, or memorizing every side effect to every medication known to mankind. It's about learning to think on our feet and trust our instincts. Amidst the chaos and the occasional code blue drill, we've also discovered something truly magical, the power of human connection. Whether it's holding a patient's hand during a difficult procedure or sharing a laugh with a colleague after a particularly challenging day. It's those moments of genuine connection that make all the work worth it. Now, the reality of our graduation may sink in when everyone you know begins coming to you with every ache, pain, and symptom they're experiencing, fully expecting a definitive diagnosis. But hey, that's with the territory, right? So, my fellow graduates, pain and symptom they're experiencing, fully expecting a definitive diagnosis. As we prepare to embark on this next chapter of our journey, let's remember why we chose this noble profession in the first place. Let's embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and above all, never lose sight of the incredible impact we have on those that we serve. Congratulations, class of 2024. Today, we don't just graduate, we level up as superheroes with stethoscopes. So let's go out there, do great work, love what we do, and let's make a difference in the world. Let's show the world what it means to be a nurse. With pride, dedication, compassion, courage, and of course, a pocket full of pens, let's commit to make a difference. Thank you, and let the adventure begin.
Okay, so now we're going to have a slideshow. I believe Hope put it together for us. So if the students want to just kind of make your way down here, they can have Hope put it together for us. So if the students want to just kind of make your way down here, they can Hope put it together Always waiting. Okay, I would like to invite Samara Jones up to do the Nightingale Pledge.
All right. I'm going to invite all of the nurses in the audience and all of our graduates and nurses on stage to stand up. Go ahead and turn on your candles. All right. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I shall abstain from whatever is destructive and mischievous, and shall not take or knowingly administer any harmful drugs. I shall do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the presence of my calling. I shall be loyal to my work and devoted towards the welfare of those committed to my care.
Okay, and lastly, I'd like to invite up Dave Grogan to do our closing.
I almost fell coming down those stairs. That's a hazard, man. I thought we were going to have to call an ambulance over here. Can you hear me? Yeah. Thanks, buddy. So here we are. This is the end of an era. At times in the last couple of years, it seemed like this program would never end. Looking back, it seems like it wasn't all that long ago that the 6 of us paramedics were just first meeting each other in that classroom. I would imagine that the other students feel very similarly. We've all experienced a lot of growth and development, both as individuals and medical professionals. I hope we can all look back on the time that we spent in this program and have some fond memories mixed in with the hectic and chaotic ones. I find it fascinating to think about all the different paths we're going to take once we're done with this program. 37 people going in 37 different directions. That's one of the beautiful things about the nursing profession. There's virtually no end to the number of things that you can do in your nursing career. Some of us are going into the clinic setting, some of us in long-term care, some going to the acute care setting, some to emergency, and some into intensive care. Maybe we'll stay with these jobs for a while. Maybe we'll explore other areas of nursing. Maybe the jobs we'll spend most of our careers at don't even exist yet. The possibilities are endless. As we move forward out of school into our careers, I have 2 challenges for each of us. First, don't stop learning. While we may be done with this part of our education, done sitting in these classrooms, there's so much more to know out there. Whether it's more collegiate education, education for advanced certifications, or even just learning the ins and outs of your job, there's always more to learn. It'd be a shame to stop here. My second challenge for each of us goes along with the first, and that is to be a teacher. I'm sure we've all had clinical experiences that maybe were not as good as we had hoped because our preceptors didn't take the time or have the time to teach us. Don't be that nurse. Be the nurse that the students want to follow. Be the nurse that the new hires want to have show them the ropes when they get hired on. Be the nurse that inspires other people to want to do what you do. We're all where we are now because of the people that came before us. Along the way, we all had people teach us and show us how to care for patients. Now, we can not only have an impact on the many patients we'll be caring for, but we can also have an impact on the nurses that come after us. Don't stop learning, and be willing to teach and share your experiences that you have with other people. As we close out this program, I want to thank all the instructors that have led us along this path. I also want to thank all the students that have been along in this program, this journey we've all gone through together. And I especially want to thank the paramedics that went through this program. We all formed a bond in the Bridge program, and we're going to be friends for a long time, so thank you. Without your support along the way, this would have been a very different experience for me, and I think probably you guys all feel the same way. So thank you very much. Congratulations to this graduating class. Go forth and heal. After this, I want to welcome everybody to come to the Bergstrom Center, to the nursing department for refreshments. And I think that closes out our ceremony.
Thank you for coming.